You're lying down on the wooden floor, the sun beating down on you. There's a clear blue sky with a nice cool breeze coming from the sea. You sit up and you look out towards the horizon and see the ocean with the sun reflecting off the surface. There's no land in sight and you feel isolated. This was my experience sailing on the Eagle from New London, Connecticut to Annapolis, Maryland. I learned about her history, the crew members' jobs, and I learned to climb up the masts, pull down a sail, and I learned where they slept. I ate with them, and I helped steer the Eagle towards Annapolis. I would like to inform you of her early years as a German ship, her transition to an American ship, and what she does today. The Eagle was first built in Hamburg, Germany, by two builders, Hermann Blom and Ernst Voss. They built her to be the size of a football field in length, about the height of a 15-story building. Tito Holtkamp, the author of A Perfect Lady, A Pictorial History of the U.S. Coast Guard Bark Eagle, states that the ship was built for sail training for German Navy cadets. This ship, the Eagle, was named after a Nazi political leader, Horst Wessel. He was a martyr for the Nazi Party and was famous for saving his girlfriend by introducing her to the Nazi Party and their values. Horst Wessel, the ship, was christened on June 13, 1936, and floated on the water for the first time. There was a huge ceremony with naval troops, stormtroopers, and Adolf Hitler himself. On September 17, 1936, Horst Wessel was commissioned and served as a sail training ship for the German Navy to train the cadets, as it was a sail training ship. There were many cruises that the cadets went on. They went to Portugal, across the Baltic Sea, and sometimes they went to the Faroe Islands. After World War III started, the ship Horst Wessel was retired in Kiel until 1941, when the Germans used her as a training ship once again for boys to learn sailing and seamanship. She continued to train the boys until the war was over, and then she was given over to the U.S. as a U.S. War Prize after the war. On May 15, 1946, the first American captain of Horst Wessel was Captain Gordon McGowan. On May 15th, the ship was named U.S. Coast Guard Eagle. July 1946, the Coast Guard Academy states that they took in the ship for sail training in New London, Connecticut. The training that they did was always in the summer. They would sail to Europe, to the Bermuda, and to the U.S. During the off seasons, they would put her in a dry dock for maintenance, like welding, repainting, and cleaning. From 1967 to 1987, there were major changes. The exterior color changed to be painted all white with a red and blue stripe and the words U.S. Coast Guard in bold letters up in the front. Another change was the figurehead. The Eagle was given a new figurehead with a symbol of the Coast Guard arms clasped in its talons. Today it is used for training like it was in Germany. Her main mission is to train the cadets and officer candidates, states U.S. Coast Guard Academy. Captain Eric Jones and Lieutenant Christopher Nolan, author of Eagle Seamanship, a manual for square rigger sailing, the Eagle states that the Eagle has been the backbone of the Academy's summer professional training program ever since it became a ship, an American ship. The U.S. Coast Guard says that the Eagle offers opportunities to practice navigation, engineering, and other sea travel topics learned in the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. The cadets handle 20,000 square feet of sail and 5 miles of rigging, and must learn the name and function of each line to sail properly, says Historical Naval Ships Association. This seems to be a lot of work, but the crew always work together as a team for smooth sailing. In conclusion, I informed you of the history of the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Bark Eagle, when and why she was created, when it became a U.S. ship, and what she is used for today. Her home port is in New London, Connecticut, and the U.S. Coast Guard Academy states, the Eagle crew welcomes the public to visit during domestic port calls.